New York, Ms. Tenney. She will be the last member recognized before we adjourn. Gentlelady is recognized for 2.5 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and thank you so much, Mr. Carson. You are not only are you and your life's work a national treasure, you are wildly popular and really just a very well respected in my region, and we would be completely honored to have you visit and see some of the unique issues that we have in our area. And I'm going to try to hit 3 really quickly. And I'm not sure you're aware of it. It's sort of a state issue, but I'm wondering if HUD can help us with. It's an issue known as the Special One-Time Assistance Program in New York City, where our New York City mayor is sending people from New York City up to regions, including my district, where these people are actually getting public assistance for a year and getting housing subsidies and using, our public assistance. And is there something, I mean, obviously our communities are much poorer and have much less resources. It's interesting that our socialist mayor from New York City thinks that we need to bring these people to our district, and we're happy to provide humanitarian aid, but we have less resources than New York City. Is there anything that HUD can do or you can do to help us navigate through this or prevent this from happening?
Well, I just heard about this yesterday. Okay. And absolutely, I mean, it doesn't sound right, and we're going to look into it.
Thank you, I appreciate it. The next big one is obviously the Community Development Block Grant, the Disaster Relief Program. I know you've answered some of the questions on that, but is there anything we can do in my flood-ravaged region, oddly enough, landlocked, but with a lot of rivers and streams and problems with flooding? Is there anything that we can do or rely on with HUD on that side where we can find some relief and some efficiencies that will help my region deal with the flooding issues on the HUD side?
I hadn't heard a whole lot about flooding in your region, but obviously if it's existing, absolutely.
Thank you. It's oddly enough, we're a landlocked area, but we have a lot of flooding. And on the last, just wanted to talk a little bit about the Federal Housing Administration, the FHA, and some of the competitive advantages they have over in the lending space, and wondering if there's anything we can do to obviously provide the relief and the security with an FHA loan that we need, but also not crowd out private lenders in the area so that they can be part of the equation. Is that something that HUD is considering?
We always liked the idea of bringing private capital into both the primary and the secondary market.
Thank you so much for your service. We're grateful to have you.
Time of the gentlelady has expired for what purpose?